Hey, what's up, garden friends? Jeff here, Tropical Plant Party. How's everybody doing? Hope you're good. I'm great. And do not be deceived by the flowers you just saw. Not a lot of plant-related things happened this week. It was just a busy week living life. I brought you along for some errands and some things. I did a very small flower arrangement. We cooked dinner together. Blah, 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 blah. I may divide things up. I don't know, but it is what it is. It's just life. That's what a vlog is. I didn't do a ton out here that was worthy of vlogging. So, except for what was in the videos that already came out this week. So, like I said, is what it is. And that looks like a starfish. But yeah, so if the running errands and car vlogging and stuff isn't really your thing, I'll try and concentrate most of that towards the end, which it actually should be because that's how I pretty much ended things. And hopefully it'll be more exciting next week. Hopefully it'll be more exciting next week, especially since next week, first day of spring happens. Oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day. That's enough. Let's go now. Oh, big surprise. So, should it just be a gimme at this point that maybe I'll just start all my vlogs from Lowe's from now on? This seems to be like the only place I'm ever at. Except, not really. I actually just left my favorite nursery, Greenscape Gardens. Picked up some stuff for some spring planters. I forgot to grab some potting soil while I was there. So I'm running here and I'm just going to get some cheap potting soil and, you know, have a peek at the spring plants. But there really probably isn't much, and there really shouldn't be. Not at Lowe's, at least, because, like, I think the low tomorrow night's like 22 degrees or something. Dreadful. Oh, whoa, windy. Okay, all right. Yeah, there's nothing worthy of showing in there. And plant-wise, you know, they don't really have anything terribly exciting yet, so. Almost there, though. A couple more weeks. It's time. Moving some plants to the backyard. They've just been sitting here by my car this whole time, so I figured may as well put them in the backyard where I can enjoy them. Since they're acclimated back to the cold weather. They'll be okay. I mean, it got down to 24 the other night. It's probably not going to get that cold many more times this year, if at all. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to just be doing something like physical. It's been so long. So I feel really lazy pushing this tiny pot on my dolly, but the problem isn't that it's too heavy. So I'm worried I'm going to drop it because I'm clumsy. And I don't want to break that pretty pot. Ah. Just finished filming the haul video. Should I be incorporating this into the vlog? I don't know. My brain is so scattered keeping up between uploading every single day and then vlogging at the same time, because it's just a mental puzzle remembering what is for the vlog and what is for just its own video. Yeah, so things are kind of wonky here this week. I'm sorry. Speaking of which, it's 5 o'clock and I still haven't released today's video. That's no good. I need to get on that. I'm going to do that right now, actually. Okay. So I started to film a video that I was going to release on, like, Monday, but then I remembered, I kind of forgot to vlog most of the week. Also, yes, for some reason my voice is cracking. I don't know. Second puberty. So I thought, hey, you know what? This is going to be really simple. Probably would have been kind of dumb to do for its own video. Why not do it in here where the vlog is a much more laid-back situation? The videos that come out during the week, I try and make them a little bit more formal. I don't know if you've noticed that. It may not show. I don't know. But so I picked up this little cute, whatever. What is this called? Bucket? Basket? Box. It's a box with a handle from Michael's Crafts a few weeks ago. It was on clearance. It was like 40 or 50% off maybe. So I think it was maybe $6 or $7 possibly. It's really, really, really cheap. So I did give it a quick spray down with a little bit of sealer just to kind of help preserve it a little bit. Okay, and then I took a big sheet of plastic, stuff I used from making the bubble, and I stuck it down in there, used my finger to pop through the hole. Oh, I cut a hole in the bottom too. And then cut the tip off of that. I then spread it out for a drainage hole. Then I went through and tried to put that plastic down as evenly as I could across the bottom, spread it out as much as I could to cover it. Then I took my scissors and cut the plastic down so that it wasn't sticking up. And then I filled it with dirt. So, okay, all right, yeah. So there's still a little bit of plastic showing. I'm not really too concerned about that because I'm going to be putting some moss or something in there. Ideally, I really wanted to put succulents in here, but I don't really see that working out because, well, it says flowers and garden, and most succulents don't have flowers on them unless, you know, it's that, you know, small period of time when they're flowering. So I can't put something in here unless it's flowers, right? So I dug out some of the flowers. These are in the video that came out previous to this one. I wanted to put one of the big snapdragons in here, but I also want to be able to put the handle like up and at an angle, and they're too tall for that. So I'm keeping it kind of low-key with some little pansies and this alyssum in the front because it smells nice. I did have to water the pansies though. I pulled them out, they were very dry. It got pretty toasty in here today. So they are now popping back up. It's been a few hours since then. They're looking okay now. There was a centipede that popped out on it, a house centipede. I'll show you that clip right now.
Oh my god! Devil!
Oh god, okay, let's head in this direction. I don't want to kill it. I don't want to kill it. I don't know what to do. Oh, you can't be there. No, shh. It's just a house centipede. They're harmless to people. They're actually good. They eat spiders, and I think they eat, like, actual centipedes. But, oh, they give me the willies. I don't know why. I tried to, like, sit back and watch it and appreciate it. It didn't happen. It's gone now. I tossed it way, way, way far away. Actually, it may have fallen in there. The koi may have eaten it. I don't actually know. I just knew that it had to be gone. Okay, that's enough of that. So, I'm going to go ahead and just throw some pansies and some alyssum in here. It's going to be really simple. Now, I also got that moss. You know the moss? The moss. This was in that plant haul video too, and I was going to put that in this, and I was like, oh, that'd be so pretty. But compatibility-wise, that wouldn't make any sense. These guys right here like sun. This is moss. It likes shade. And this particular type can at least take part sun. Where I live, it gets pretty hot, so I think this would be okay for a while it's cool outside, but once it gets hot in the sun, it's gonna fry. That being said, I might try it anyways. We'll see. But I really just kind of want to keep this quick and easy and simple. I'm going to go ahead and just sort of dig out a little bit of a divot in here for some pansies in the background. I always like to start with the biggest stuff first. Biggest plants. I like to start with the biggest plants first. And I'm just going to pick out a variety of colors. I'm actually just sort of going for ones that are already standing up because some of them are a little bit wilty. So just so that this looks nice right from the get-go, I'm going with ones that are already looking pretty good. I'm going to use my other hand for this. This is really rooted in there. I don't want to break it. Alright, so there's our little purple guy. These red ones aren't really standing up quite enough. I don't know if I want to use them. I just did a lot of talking and wasn't recording. So I do really like these three right here. I don't know. I'm just going to play around with it. We'll be right back. Okay, well, so that's what's going on back there. And I need to put a yellow one in there, so I got all the colors, but both my yellows are all wilty. And they'll put out more blooms, but I want it to look pretty right now. Alright, see, so I like this creamier yellow one, even though the flower's fading on it. Maybe I should just, like, stake it up. Alright, that's too much. I'm not going to do that. Go ahead and grab some of the Alyssum or Lobularia. Get that. Okay, that's rooted in there really well, too. Alright, so now here's the real question. Do I do Alyssum all the way through the front? Or go ahead and put one of these mosses in there? I'm going to try it with the moss. Yeah, I don't know if I'm crazy about the moss, but let me show you why I wanted to use the moss. I have these cute little fake eggs, and I thought, like, hey, I could nestle a few of them up there. But I think that's going to have to wait for a different planter, although that does look kind of cute. Nah, I think the Alyssum all the way through the front would look better, though. I'll give it a shot, and if not, then we'll go back to this. Yep, you know what? I'd say that's a winner. It's a little bit more simple. The eggs are just too big. If I'd had smaller eggs, these are all I could find at the craft store, so maybe I can still sort of use that. We'll see. See, I have these other eggs here, so I was thinking maybe I can just sort of tuck them into the foliage and around things a little bit. Probably won't have them just resting on top of the foliage, because, you know, that's not good for them. Okay, I like that. That'll do. Quick, simple. Really cute. This Alyssum is going to smell amazing. We've got the eggs tucked in up here and one on the run. Yeah, once temperatures warm up a little bit, we're in a bit of a cold spell right now. The next few days I'll be able to take this outside and it should perk up really well after a few days of sun and better watering. Yeah, I'm gonna water this in and do something else. Okay, so just letting that go ahead and drip out. I checked the forecast and I actually think I should be okay to go ahead and put this outside tomorrow. And now, really exciting news, if you watched last week's vlog, I think I talked about how my stove's been broken for like a really long time. That finally got fixed today, so I'm gonna go cook dinner. Nothing fancy. Okay, and I should follow that up with, I also kind of forgot to do a lot of my vlogging this week. So, let's go cook dinner. It's not gonna be anything fancy, just gonna probably boil some noodles, throw some sauce on there, and roast some vegetables. Keeping it simple. I'm even gonna use jarred sauce. I have some tomatoes. I don't feel like making my own sauce tonight, so keeping it simple. Let's go do that right now. Can I help you?
What are you doing?
Hi. Well, that dinner was delicious. And it's the next morning. Yeah. So, never guess where I am. And apparently, so is everybody else. Get that coffee. Pull forward a little bit and the person behind us could get up to the ordering board. Whatever. Okay, so I've been a bad vlogger this week. Just didn't have much to record. I mean, there was, but those were all videos that came out, so I don't really know what to do there. But time's pretty much up, because when I get home from running errands, I'm gonna have to edit this video. So, I don't know. I feel kind of bad, because some of y'all have told me you look forward to these vlogs on Saturdays. I'm sorry. But, you know, I can't, I don't want to fake me doing stuff that wouldn't really make much sense. Oh, tulips are coming up. I'm so excited for spring. Thinking about getting a new deck box, but yeah. If they're broken just from being on display, I feel like they're probably gonna fall apart. And we got a new dash mount. I've been using this thing for a very long time. I keep it strapped up there. It's really obnoxious, but with this, boom. Maybe. Wait. There we go. Give it a little twist. Much better. How do you guys like it? The only thing I don't like is that there's a ball valve. That's how I rotate it. And it's pretty smooth. But usually things that have the little ball, not ball valve, a ball joint, usually you can tighten it or loosen it. There's no way to tighten it or loosen it. So that makes me think the longevity of this might be kind of limited. But I'm not entirely sure. Also, the audio is probably going in and out a lot. I'm going to pause this. There we go. Because I am leaving Sam's Club to run in. They have really cheap flowers, so I went in and got some flowers because tomorrow's a big celebration type day with me and my family, so long story. So tomorrow, which for me is Friday, my little sister, she is in medical school and she's getting ready to graduate in like a couple months. But tomorrow, she and all the other med students that are getting ready to graduate find out where they're matching, meaning where they'll be doing their residency. So tomorrow, they all find out where they're going to spend the next several years of their life. It's a big deal. They're all full of anxiety right now, as I would be too. So I grabbed a cake and some flowers and some like congratulatory types of things. So yeah, that's what that's about. That's also why I have to finish this video today, because I'm not really going to have time to edit tomorrow. Tomorrow's a family day. I'm also kind of using this as an opportunity to kind of test out this mount a little bit that I have my camera or my phone in, as it is right now. Because the last one I had shock absorption, so it was very smooth, but it was also extremely expensive. It was like $70 or $80, I think. This one was nowhere near that much. But I'm wondering if it's just as good. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to tell until I'm editing this, because I'm not watching the camera. That's the point. That's not safe to be watching the camera while you're driving. So I'm kind of cruising around this parking lot a little bit where things are sort of bumpy and whatnot, just to kind of see how it can handle it. And you'll never guess where I am. There's absolutely no way you're going to know. Oh! Lowe's. I'm not going in. I'm just driving by. I swear. I was just there. I don't need anything. But now I'm at Home Depot. I'm just going to pop in real quick to see what their Gerber Daisy situation is. And then I'm going to head out, because I have a lot of other stuff I need to do. I don't know why, but parking to the right is so freaking hard. It wasn't in my old car. This car's a lot bigger. My old car was a little 2-door convertible. Now I'm in a 4-door, like, massive semi-truck, basically. Not really. That's dramatic. So, these are apparently supposed to be this color. That's cool. But they do look kind of dead to me. It's right in there where the colors blend together. It's really pretty. Alright. So, got that done. Let's see if I can pull this off again. Apparently, this thing has wireless charging, but the problem is you have to charge it up. And the spot they put the thing, I don't know. It was really overly complicated getting that charger in there. Oh, but apparently the wireless charging is already working. Yeah, I don't always trust wireless charging. Different forms of charging isn't always great for your battery. I don't know. So Home Depot had half of what I need, but that's okay, because I have to head to the grocery store, which is down the street from another Home Depot, so I'll check that one out too. So it is extremely, like, smoggy, perhaps foggy. I'm not sure. I don't even know if it's going to show on camera. I was going to do like a driving time lapse, but I think I already did one of those for this week. Like, if you did, I don't know. That doesn't matter. But it's like not really pretty out. Not in person, at least. The air is very hazy. What's that all about? There aren't any forest fires nearby that I'm aware of, and we haven't really had the conditions aren't quite right for it to be really, really foggy. So I don't know. I also don't want to waste too much time talking while I'm driving, because what if this ends up being a really bumpy mess, which it looks like it might be, then I'm not even going to be able to use it, so I'm going to shut up. Alright, so now I'm just testing this out on a different road that's not quite as bumpy. But, yeah, I don't know. That might still be kind of shaky. Like I said, I'm actually trying to not look at the viewfinder because I'm driving and that's not safe. But I kind of need this for when I'm checking things out. Because if this turns out good, then maybe I'd recommend it to people. But so far, I'm not really so sure. I don't think this was meant for filming. Probably not. It's actually kind of hard to find dash mounts for your cameras that are meant for filming. But yeah, I don't. We'll see. Alright, so I'm just pulling up to the pharmacy. It's that time of year. Things are warming up, and I can tell that I'm probably going to be spending a fair amount of time outside pretty soon, so it is time to get some new sunscreen. Very important to wear your sunscreen. Oh, hey. Same. Me too. Yes. Picking up some little things real quick. Oh, that cashier had the social skills of a platypus. That's alright. I've been there before. I get it. So here's what I use. SPF 30, oil-free. Good stuff. Moisturizes. I mean, you still have to keep reapplying it, so I don't know why it really matters that it works all day. Like it says, works throughout the entire day. That's great, but if you're using it for sunscreen, you gotta keep putting it on. So, but whatever. It's about that time you're like, I can feel the sun on my skin. All right, I just picked up some lunch, and I'm going to attempt to get out of this parking lot. This is like the parking lot from hell. Do y'all have any places you go where you know if you go there, it's going to take you absolutely forever to get out of the parking lot? Well, that's where I am. Except, looks like I was just in time. There we go. That wasn't bad. Freedom. I've sat there for like 15 minutes before. That was nothing. Wasn't bad at all. Oh, so you're just gonna pull right on out. Okay, all right. So yeah, on my way to the other Home Depot. I have to stop by the fish store real quick to pick up a really, really, really cheap air pump because mine is on the fritz. Gonna try and get that done. I mean, trying to get all my right turn things done because making left-hand turns on this particular road is a nightmare. So, doing that now. Alright, off to Home Depot. Wow, I'm having really good luck on this road today. That does not usually happen. This is new. They put up a fence around their stuff, which is nice, but before it was like a little wooden fence you could at least step over. I'm gonna walk my ass all the way around. Oh well, that's not really a big deal. That's really not a bad price for these. Not when they're already this size. I mean, these look pretty good. Pretty. Aren't those pretty? I don't think they're big enough though. So 16 inch seems small. The next size up is $65, so... Nope. Oh my god. Did you see how fun that vending machine was in there? You can get rubber duckies out of it. Yeah, I just went to the gas station because I had to go to the bathroom. I had to pee. I have a small bladder and I've been drinking coffee. Too much information? Sorry. So, they had the other... I picked up some Ranicalis. And they did have the other 2 or 3 that I needed, which is great. They also had some variegated yucca that looked really nice, and I'm thinking about them. They were the yucca filamentosa, at least that's what they were labeled. To me, they looked more like yucca allifolia, which is what I would prefer, because they trunk and they look a lot cooler. They're slightly less cold hardy here. You know, a yucca filamentosa, it's probably good to zone 5. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure. But the allifolia, they're more like 6B, 7 and up. I had some for years and they were beautiful, and I had to move them because they were growing over the walkway and they were stabbing people. But they're neat because they look kind of like a Dracania, but they're not. They're hardy. So that's the appeal to them. They add a very tropical look. But I haven't seen them for sale ever since. So, and when I moved them, the spot just wasn't warm enough and they ended up not making it through that winter. It was a very, very, very bad winter that year too. So I'm going to do some more research on identifying the two, because when they're small, it's harder to tell. Now, filamentosa, it's in the name, filament. They're hairy, generally. They have like strings that kind of come off of their leaves. Allifolia does not. They have shinier leaves. They're a little bit more cupped and upright than filamentosa. Like I said, when they're small, it's a little bit harder to tell, especially because those hairs don't always start to show up until the plant's a little bit more mature. So, yeah, I'm going to do some digging on that. And I'm pretty much done. Got to run to the grocery store. Why was that hard to say? and pick up some champagne. And then I'm done. Thank goodness. I have been everywhere today. What happened? Starbucks happened, Sam's Clubs happened, Home Depot happened. Ran by Jimmy John's to pick up a sandwich, and went to the fish store to find an air pump, then went to the other Home Depot, and then the gas station. Goodness. Busy morning, but I'm one of those people where I really like to get my errands run and done and not have to go out multiple times during the week or stop places on my way home from other things. So I'm at least happy to be getting that done. And then it's a beautiful day to be out and about, so I'm not complaining. It's in the 60s and it hasn't been this warm in, well, I mean, a long time. We had a very brief warm spell back in February where it was like 80 degrees for a day, but yeah, I don't, okay, that's enough. This entire vlog is just gonna be me in the car. I'm so sorry. Did we do anything plant related this week? Yes, we did. I planted that spring planter, and I mean, I cooked dinner, and everything I cooked was plant-based, so there is that. That was vegan chicken. If you were wondering what those weird round things were, that was vegan chicken. Yeah, so, hey, it may have been cooking, but it was all plants. Brussels sprouts are plants. Those pasta noodles were made from, like, rice and something. I don't know. There's no eggs in it. I know that much. Tomato sauce, made from tomatoes. There was some basil and garlic. Yeah, those are all plants. That counts. We're just gonna have to settle for sparkling. That's good enough. So many choices. Uh-oh. And that cashier spent a long time looking at my ID. Like, I promise, I'm 21. Plus, like, 9, 10. How old am I? Yeah, I've been 21 for a long time. Well, I'm glad to have all those errands done. Finally. I left the house at like 9 a.m. and it's just past 1 now. Always good to get a lot done, though. That's a nice feeling. And managed to pick some stuff up for a future video that y'all will be able to see in a few days. Whoa, bumpy. Bumpy road. Sorry.
Plug in. Hey, baby butt. I missed you. Yeah. Oh, you're such a good girl. Any kiss? Plug in. Where's my kiss? Plug in. No kisses? Oh, that's rude. You know, I step out here and I realize I have so many things I need to get done. I gotta wrap this up. Oh, but first, let's have a look in here. Sylvie commented, yes, I was drinking a root beer. I know it's not good for you. Whatever. Get off my back. In the video for the DE powder, Sylvie commented, but what about snail enrichment? They're still in here. I rescued another one. Yeah, I don't know. The other one seems to be hiding, but there's one snail there. There's a little roly-poly back there that doesn't want to focus. Also, for some reason, there's a helicopter, like, flying around my house. That's what it sounds like, at least. They're okay. Don't worry about the snails. They'll be fine. It's ridiculous that I'm keeping them to begin with. But I couldn't kill them. What can you do? What's on my hands? Oh, it's pollen from the lilies. Looks like I just ate Cheetos without the reward of actually getting to eat some Cheetos. Or Doritos. Okay, that's enough rambling. I do have to wrap things up. Sorry if this vlog wasn't what you hoped it to be. Maybe next week will be better. I don't know. It's a vlog. It's real life. It's just kind of what's going on and what's happening. But don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps the videos a lot, and I really do appreciate every single one of them. Thank you so much when you hit that like button. Thank you. Subscribe as well, because I do upload multiple times a week. I will link all my social media stuff down below in the roots of the video, all the way down there. You can follow me, I'll follow you back. We can look at each other's pictures and have fun, nerdy plant time together. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope everybody's doing well. And as always, everybody, keep on growing. Bye-bye.